way to your mat and to mountain pose. So we'll get the body going this morning, get ourselves ready for the weekend, and work with the energy of the waning crescent moon. So we'll be doing a lot of heart opening this morning to keep that brightness that we have within us moving through. So let's just line everything up, starting with the feet, nice and grounded here, nice and big, spreading the toes out, all four corners of the feet. Feeling the energy come up through the legs, lining hips up over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, and turning the palms forward to open the heart. And just notice from here, as you're nice and long, how your breath moves through. And we're going to work to release any last bits of anything that we don't want to carry with us into our practice, just as the moon is working to release any last bits of light it has as it prepares for the new moon. Okay, so let's take a nice inhale here. And slowly exhale. And when you think you've exhaled as much as you can, exhale a little more. Now, without gulping in air, slowly inhale. Exhale. And exhale a little more. Again, a nice slow inhale. I know it feels like we want to take oxygen in all at once, but we're going to control it. And then exhale fully. And exhale a little more. All right, let's take the arms up this time as we inhale. Touch the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up, palms out. Exhale. All right, we're going to shake things out here and move into a connecting earth and sky breath. So take your feet as mat width distance apart with the toes turned out. Okay. And we're going to be doing plie, so we want the knees going directly over the center of the feet here. And instead of pressing back, we're going straight down and up. Okay. Now let's warm up the hands a little bit. Bend the knees, take the right palm up toward the sky and the left palm toward the earth. Earth and sky. Bring it in, straighten the legs. Inhale, left palm up toward the sky, right palm down. And come center. Exhaling, earth and sky here. Inhale back to center. Bending the knees, exhale, earth and sky, up left, down right. And come back to center. Okay, here we go. Take the arms up. Right palm is facing up, left palm is facing down. Now imagine a line of energy coming from your right palm through your body and out your left hand, and turn and face to the left. And then as you inhale, take your gaze back up to the right and stand tall. Okay, really reaching to the left, right palm down. Find that line of energy and turn your gaze to the right. And turn your gaze back up to the left and come on up. All right, let's shake it out. Okay. And work on our spine. So make sure that you have padding for your knees. We're going to save cats and cows for last because we'll do them on hands and knees this morning. Okay, so let's start with, we just started opening the spine a little bit side to side. Yeah, now we're going to add a little crescent to it. So take your arms up and press your palms together. We want the feet grounded for this, about hip width distance apart. And if your shoulders are way up here, just bend your elbows and we're going to tilt left and right. Nice and smooth, left and right. Thinking about the feet staying grounded. Okay. Now the next time you come over to the left, stay here, release a little bit, maybe go a little deeper, release, shoulders are stacked, deeper, open those arms. Bring the hands back to center and up, tilt right, stay here, release, maybe a little deeper, release, maybe a little deeper, release, maybe a little deeper, open the arms, palms touch, bring it up and shake everything out. Bend the knees and hips, let everything be soft, inhale and exhale. All right, since we're going to be doing cats and cows from hands and knees, we'll also do our twisting from hands and knees. So let's come to the top of the mat. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale into a gentle swan dive. Shine your heart forward, bring your hands down, and step back to downward facing dog. So we'll pedal the feet while we're here in dog. And then again, let's start with press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. And then making sure that your knees are going to be comfortable, come into tabletop. Now, if tabletop isn't going to work for you, you can do this standing at the wall, right? Okay, if this bothers your wrists in any way, you can take your hands a little farther forward, or even roll up the front edge of your mat to take some of that angle out of the wrists here, okay? So let's do cats and cows from here. Arch the back, shine the heart forward. Let the head follow the spine, don't throw it back, and then round forward. And keep going. So it's a familiar move, but we don't very often do it from hands and knees. So just notice how things go with hands and knees here. And after your next rounding forward in cat, come to neutral spine. Just come up, release those wrists, shake them out a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to turn around. So we're going to add a knee lift here. Okay, so we're going to arch into cow, tuck the toes as you round into cat, lift the knees 2 inches off the mat. Knees down, point toes, arch. Forward and knees lift, cat. Coming into cow, lifting the knees, cat. And this time we're going to come into cow and lift all the way into down dog. And bring the knees down. Come on up. Come off of those wrists for a moment and shake it out. So for our twisting, we're going to be doing an open table to closed table. All right, so we're back down here. The knees are still comfortable. Okay, and we're going to take the right arm up, twist open, take the right arm under, twist to the left. Palm is facing up. Take it up, to the right and over to the left. Up to the right and over to the left. Up to the right, over to the left. Let's stay here. bring your shoulder and head a little closer to the mat if they want to go. If not, you stay lifted. If your head is on the mat, you can start to walk your left fingertips forward. Stay in your twist. I'm just turning my head so you can hear me. All right, now come on back up, and we'll do the same thing to the left. Okay, so we're back in tabletop. Lift up, left, and arm under to the right. Lift to the left, take it under to the right. Lift left, under right, up left, under right. Hold here. So your shoulder and head might come a little closer. If you're still up here, that's fine too. Okay? If you're in a place where you can do this, walk your right fingertips forward. Come back in, unwind, and sit off to the side. Take your legs forward, give them a little shake out, and come into seated mountain pose. All right, we're going to take the hands out by your side, long spine. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, lengthen the spine. Crown of head is still headed up even as the arms come down and fingertips touch. All right, let's shake it out here and get ready for some core work. So, all right, I'm going to change it up from what I was thinking because I see strong cores here. So let's just go ahead with some boat action here. All right, you're going to hold on to the back of your legs and go back into your core engagement point, your core challenge point. Maybe the hands start to slide more to the side of the legs here. Okay, if you run out of space. All right, so this is our core engagement, core challenge point here. Now start to take your right leg up, point it up, and bring it down, and take your left leg up, and bring it down, and sit up. Okay, we're going to slide back to that point, take the left leg up, and bring it down. Take the right leg up and bring it down and up. All right, we're going to slide it back. Now take the right leg up and take the left arm in line with the shoulder. Bring everything back down. Left leg up, right arm, and down. Let's do that again. Right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. And bring it up. Shake it out. All right, starting to feel this? Okay, all righty. So let's go ahead and add on. This time we're not going to hold on to the legs. We're going to bring the arms forward. Take it back and right leg up, left arm by the ear. Left arm back to shoulder height. Left leg up, right arm. And we're not plopping the foot down, right? We're gently descending the leg. Moving side to side. Right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. Ooh, bring it up and shake it out. All right, we're going to do a double leg, so let's get ready for that. Feet are flexed here. Knees are bent. Yeah, feet are on the mat. Okay. And we're holding on to the back of our legs to start with, taking it back to our core engagement, core challenge. Now let the hands just come by the side of the legs. Take your right leg up and see about taking the left leg up and bring the arms forward. Ooh, bring it down. Ooh. All right, if that worked, fine. If it didn't, just alternate your legs like we were just doing. Okay, so here we go. We're taking it back. Arms up, left leg up, right leg up. This is the more traditional version of boat. Release and shake it out. I figured you guys were ready for that one. Did that feel good? Somebody liked it. I know, you're reserving judgment. Okay, so we're going to do a Russian twist for our obliques. So basically in the Russian twist, we're going to pretend that we're holding something heavy in between the hands, okay? And we're going to be leaning back, go to the right. Now without coming up, go to the left. Again to the right. Again to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, center and up, shake it out. We'll do that same thing, but this time we'll start to the left. Feet are flexed, we're holding on to something here, and we're going to go left, right. We stay in the same position as we twist, left, right, left, right, left, right, and up. Ooh, take it and shake out those legs. Are we good? All right. Who wants to do that one more time? I think we do. Arms forward, hold on, take it back. Right, left, right, left, right, left, one more, right, left, and up. Okay, the last thing we have to do is start to the left. Here we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, one more, right, and up, and shake it out. All right, so we just had the knees bent for quite a long time. So what we're going to do is open the front hip flexor now. Take your right shin parallel with the front of your mat. Now, if you need an arm extender, to reach your ankle, I don't think you guys do, but you can always have a strap. Otherwise, your right shin is in line with the top of the mat. Take your left ankle in your left hand and go forward and back. So to me, this is like a seated baby dancer, right? We've got the same kind of action going, and we really want to focus on getting that front hip flexor right now, especially. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see a little better. Take your leg back, put it down on the mat. Okay, so now both of your left femur is parallel to your right shin here. Okay, and lean over your legs, bring your hands in front of your right shin here, and start to walk your hands forward. Okay, bring it up. We're going to slide the left leg around, bring it in front of the right leg. So we're not crossed at the ankles, the legs are in front of each other, okay? The left leg is in front of the right leg. Inhale, fingers to the mat in front of your left shin and walk forward. Long spine folding from the hip creases here. Now start to walk your hands over to the right. And just kind of melt over your right leg. And come back to center and sit up. Okay, now we're going to leave the left shin parallel to the front of the mat. Take the right ankle in the right hand and move around. So our focus here is on the front hip flexor. So if we have to lean to the side or use the hand for support, that's all good. All right, now take your right leg back. Your right thigh is parallel to your left calf, okay? All right, and we're going to fold forward. Come on up. Swing that right leg in front of the left. Remember, we're not crossed at the ankles. The legs are one in front of the other. Sit up nice and tall. Hands in front of the right shin. Walk forward. Now start to walk your hands over to the left. And come back to center and sit up here. Inhale and exhale. Okay, take your legs straight and give them a nice little shake here. Shake out the wrists. And we're going to come to hands and knees. Once again, hands and knees here. Okay. We're going to make some circles. So give yourself a little space by walking your hands forward. And take your body forward in space, to the right, back, and to the left. So just feel your way through these circles, just releasing. And the next time you complete a circle, pause and go the other way. And then find your way to child's pose. All right, come into downward facing dog. And go ahead and find a journey, bringing your feet to your hands. When you get there, half lift. Slide your hands down your legs for forward fold. Press through the feet, and as you inhale, float the arms out and up as your palms touch and your hands come heart center. Good. And shake it out. All right, let's do some high crescent lunge, okay? And we're going to do high crescent lunge, clearing to airplane, and possibly to extended warrior 3. So it's going to involve a balance, right? When we get into airplane and possibly the warrior 3. Also, the high crescent lunge itself is a balance. So let's start at the top of the mat. Make sure the feet are grounded. Now, this is a moving balance. We can't just find one point straight ahead and look at it. But what we're going to be doing most of the time, we will have a point in front. When we're in airplane or warrior 3, we're going to be looking diagonally ahead, not straight down. Right? Okay? All right, so let's work on it. This will help to open those front hip flexors even more. Okay? So the feet are grounded, hands to hips, and big step back with the right foot. Now the heel stays lifted. That's can really challenge your balance. If you get really wobbly here, you can always bring your heel down. Bend your left knee over the left ankle. Okay. Extend your arms by your ears and lift up. So we're in high crescent lunge here. Inhale. Now we're going to exhale, release arms back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, arms back, release. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, arms back, release. Exhale, lift it up. So remember, as we're going forward, right, we're not looking straight down, we're looking 6 feet diagonally ahead. Take the arms back, all right? Now set your balance here and decide if you're going to lift that back leg into airplane. Now if you're here and you feel it, take your arms long forward and you'll be an extended warrior 3. Bring your back foot down, the heel is still up, and you're back in high crescent lunge. And step forward. All right, that wasn't really new to you, but did it all make sense? Everybody good? Okay. All right, let's do it on the left here. Left leg back. Left heel is lifted. Where you have the right knee over the right ankle. Now there's also some tension in between the thighs, and that helps us stay upright and balanced as well. Lengthen the arms and reach up, high crescent lunge. Now exhale, arms back, releasing. Inhale up. Exhale, release back. Bring it up. Exhale, release back. Bring it up. This time we release back. Stay back, fix the gaze, decide if you're lifting into airplane and if you're going into extended warrior 3. Step back, high crescent lunge, and together. Ooh, that was a big balance challenge. So we're going to do sun salutations. First round, low crescent lunge. Second round, high crescent lunge if you want it. All right? Let's come into our sun salutation and we'll add some arms to the front. So just take a couple of breaths here. Getting grounded, getting aligned. So remember, we're starting with the low crescent lunge. That means the knees are going to be down, so make sure your knees will be okay. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, long arms open to the right. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, long arms open to the left. Inhale, arms up, standing cobra, shine your heart up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift. Fingertips down, lunge back right. Low crescent lunge on the right. Take it to a knee up or knee down plank. Chaturanga. We're going to move into Sphinx, so take your elbows under your shoulders. Forearms are on the mat, palms of the hands are on the mat. Lift your heart, feel a nice stretch. Your gaze is straight ahead. Release, downward facing dog. Right leg up, step forward, low crescent lunge. Take a moment to arrange your geometry. Right knee over the ankle, left knee behind the hip. Hands down, tuck your back toes, lift that back knee. One big strong step takes you forward, half lift, forward fold, float. The arms out and up, palms touch. Hands come heart center. All right, take a breath here. We're going to start with the arm work again. And option this time, high crescent lunge. Okay? Remember to magnetize those thighs toward each other. It will help and fix your gaze. Okay? Because it is a challenge. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open right. Inhale, arms up. elbows to waist, shine your heart up. Inhale, swan dive. Half lift, fingers down, lunge back, left. Okay, so from here, you're either bringing your left knee down, or if you're going into high crescent lunge, engage, stay where you are, knee lifted, and carefully come up. Hands down, plank. All right, chaturanga. Let's come back into that Sphinx. All right, now from here, just make a pillow with your hands, bend your knees, and let your legs and hips move side to side. Just a little spinal release here. Come back to center. Hands under shoulders. Now, you could totally go table to down dog, or how you usually come into down dog. Maybe sometimes you do a power lift to down dog. I'm going to talk you through that right now. Hands under the shoulders, gaze toward the mat. Keep everything nice, tight, and strong, whether your knees come up or down. Elbows halfway up, press halfway up, press the rest of the way up, and press back to downward facing dog. All right, left leg up, step forward, keep your back knee up if you're coming into high crescent lunge, or bring it down, okay? And come into high crescent lunge. Yeah. All right, let's bring the hands down, engage the muscles, take one big step forward, half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center, and release. All right, so I talked about Baddha Konasana in my email, and also this month we are working on back bends and coming towards shoulder stand, all right? So if you have a block or something to raise your hips, that could also be a blanket. I know you have blocks, so go ahead and have your block nearby. We won't be using it quite yet. Okay, and we're going to start getting the inner thighs prepared for the Baddha Konasana. So we'll take the legs wide. You may want to turn sideways because we're doing 5-pointed star to moonflower. So you want your legs wider than mat width distance with the toes turned out. Once again, we're plie-ing. So the feet are grounded, the knees go over the toes. Yep, and we come into 5-pointed star. Now, moonflower, elbows to waist. 5-pointed star, moonflower. We're going to start adding on here a little balance. As you come into moonflower, raise your right heel. Take it up, moonflower, left heel. Take it up, moonflower, both heels. And take it up, heels down. Heels up as your elbows come into moonflower. Keep your heels lifted, 5-pointed star, and bring it back down. Try and get those heels a little higher in moonflower. Heels down as you reach up. Heels up as elbows come down, moonflower. Stay lifted in the heels, back to 5-pointed star. And one last time, moonflower, heels up as much as your ankles allow right now. Drop the heels, reach up, moonflower. Okay, we're going to go into sunflower. So knees out, Exhale, fold forward, right arm in front, and lift up. Fold forward, left arm in front, and up. Just continue with your sunflower, right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. Okay, the next time you sunflower with your left arm in front, you'll be even. Come back to center. So keep your legs where they are. Turn your knees out to the side and bring your hands down. Okay, if you don't reach the mat, you can do this with your hands on your thighs. And we're going to just move side to side here, extending the adductors. Side to side. All right, now take it over to the right and bring your hands by your right foot, one hand on either side of your right foot, and then lift your left toes. Bring your left toes down, come back through center, bring your hands over by your left foot, and lift your right toes. And bring it center, bring your hands to your hips. Now come halfway up. We're going to take a breath here with the legs straight. We've been down for a long time. And then press through the feet and come up. All right, let's give the legs a break. Heel, toe, shake them out. Okay, we did a little bit of balance with the heels. Now we're going to move into sun and moon. All right, so first we'll just see how the body feels. We did a lot of balancing earlier, but let's see how the body feels about sun and moon right now. Just bring your hands to your hips. Right heel up, stay strong on your left leg. Right knee up and left arm. Find sun and moon for you right now. And release. Okay, trying it on the left. Right leg stays strong. Left knee, right arm, sun and moon. Good. And release. Float back into sun and moon on the right. Release. Float sun and moon on the left. Release. All right, we're just going to do a little add-on here, taking the legs straight. Sun and moon right. Arms out, straighten your right leg. Yeah, back to sun and moon. The left arm is up. And release. Okay. Sun and moon left. Left knee up. Arms out. Left leg. Back to sun and moon. And release. Okay, good. Shake it out. All right, so we're going to move into a Warrior Two series here. So take your legs wide. Warrior Two wide. Right toes to the right. Left toes in at an angle. Bend your knee. Right knee over the ankle. Left foot is grounded behind. Left leg strong. Shoulders over hips. Arms out from your side. I'm going to slow things down here now with a nice archer. So first we start out looking toward the right fingertips. Then we turn back, find the left fingertips. Follow that left hand as it comes around to the right, pulling across the body, across, up the arm, across the body. Keep your eyes on your left hand, open back up. All right, you guys know that one, so just keep going. Keep it nice and slow. The The next time you're opened up into Warrior Two, gazing at your left hand, go ahead and turn your gaze to the right. Now bring your hands to your heart, turn your toes forward, and let's come into a nice forward fold here. Folding from the hip creases with a long spine, and then do whatever feels good to you in this forward fold to release and shake things out. Maybe you want to be stationary for now. Maybe you want to move around. Bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up. Come the rest of the way up. Are we okay without a break for the legs? Left toes to the left, right toes in at an angle. Okay, bend your left knee over the ankles, shoulders over hips. Warrior Two. Turn your gaze to your right and Archer. Follow your right fingertips around. Find your left hand, draw up and across and open, and keep going. After you complete your next one, turn your gaze back to the left, gazing past your left fingertips. And bring your arms up, take your feet forward, and just start to move around. Anything that feels good to you, whether it's folding, whether it's bringing your legs back close together and shaking them out. Scan your body from head to toe, see what needs to happen for you. All right, now begin collecting anything you want to have for our floor series, our finishing poses and final relaxation. We definitely want the hip lifter there, right? Whether it's a block or something else. Shake everything out. Find mountain pose at the top of your mat and breathe. Feel how the breath is moving through you now. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down, down dog. And pedal the feet in this down dog. Now bring your big toes to touch. Take the knees to one side, hips to the other. Switch sides. And bring your knees down, sit off to the side here, and find seated mountain pose. All right, we'll do a couple of soft forward folds to release a bit, arms up, and slowly, gently fold forward, just release. Roll your hands up your legs and up, and just release forward. And roll up. So the Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose, is a symbol of release, and also it's called surrender. I don't love that word, but I think more in terms of acceptance, right? So we can accept what is. So let's come into Baddha Konasana here. Feet together. You decide how far close or far away your heels are from your pelvis. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Now we don't want the knees way up here by the shoulders, right? We want the knees in close proximity to the earth. Sit up nice and tall. Hold on to your shins here and fold forward from the hip creases. We still have a long spine. We're gazing forward. Hands come to the mat. Press your hands into the mat. Inhale, shine your heart forward. And as you exhale, if you happen to find more space to move the hands forward, then do that. And bring it in. All right, let's go ahead and lift the knees. Give them a little assistance with the hands. Okay. Take your arms in between your legs, so your feet are hip-width distance apart. Your arms are in between your legs. Press your legs into your arms and your arms into your legs. Resist, resist, resist. Release. Now take your arms outside your legs. Same thing. Press legs into arms, arms into legs. Resist, resist, resist. Release. Come back into Baddha Konasana. Long spine, take it forward, hands down. See if anything has changed for you. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. And bring it up, extend your legs and give them a nice crazy shake. All right, so we're going to be taking it down and we'll do a supported back bend and then moving into Viparita Karani. So whatever you have to support your hips, feet are on the mat. Lift your hips and slide. Most likely it's a block. Slide your block under. Could be a pillow or two. Okay, we want the hips elevated here. Supported back bend. Now we're going to extend the right leg. If this bothers your back, then take your right foot right back to knee bend. Bring the right leg in, extend the left leg. Bring the left leg in. We're going back, right leg extension. Again, you don't have to do this. Left arm back, right arm back. So we've got the right leg long and both arms behind us. Right arm down, right foot in. Left leg extends. Right arm back, left arm back. Left arm down, left leg in. All right, let's come off of the block. That was a lot for the back. We're coming off the block. Let the spine be in neutral. Inhale and exhale. All right, so while the spine is releasing, relaxing, and restoring, we're going to take the arms long out from the shoulders, extend through the fingers, and wiggle into a gentle fist. Extend and wiggle. And then rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Okay, now take your feet mat-width distance apart, keep your arms long, and gently windshield wiper. So check in with your back. How far does your back want your knees to go? And notice as you do these windshield wipers, we're using those inner thighs as well, right? So we're just gently windshield wiper, head side to side, and checking in the whole time with the body. How far should we go? Maybe we should stay upright and just wiggle the knees side to side. Maybe go a little deeper. And then come back to center. Okay, bring your arms down by your side. Bring your feet back to hip-width distance. Find your hip lifter and slide it under your hips. So this is true Viparita Karani with the hips lifted. We could do it legs up the wall with the hips down as well, okay? But in Viparita Karani, the hips are lifted. The feet are down. Now raise your right leg, and if you're thinking that's just way too much blood to my head right now for any reason, Don't raise your left leg, bring your right leg back down. If you're okay here, raise your left leg and be here. Try and send your breath up your legs into your toes. Take your right foot down, take your left foot down. All right, we're going to do the same thing now, starting on the left. Take your left leg up. If you're not taking your legs up, that's fine too. If you're okay here, meet it with your right leg. So it's important to note that a lot of blood is flowing to the head, and if that starts to feel like too much, you just need to come out of this. Take your left foot down, take your right foot down. Lift your hips, slide off the block. Put the block off to the side here. Inhale and exhale. While we're waiting for the spine to settle back down, you might want to take Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together here, knees out to the side. If that's not a good place for you to be right now, then just be here with knees bent. All right, now come back to center. Knees are lifted if you were in Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale and exhale. We're going to clear the spine. Take the right knee in, clasp behind your right hamstring. Straighten your right leg any amount and press into your hands. Release and press again. Spinal clearing here. Okay, release. Right foot down, left knee in. Clasp your hands around your left thigh. Straighten that left leg any amount. Press. Release. Press away. Release. 2 feet down, butterfly your knees. Okay, we're going to take the right ankle across the left thigh with the right foot flexed. And we're in a pigeon here. We're going to keep it pretty open. So just draw your legs in towards you. Hold on to the sides of your legs and just move around. We're just finding what feels good to the hips here. You can go forward and back, side to side, circle around. Now, come back to center here, and this time, hold on to your right shin. Take your left leg straight up and point and flex your left foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. Cross tightly at the thighs. Hold on to your ankles, maybe the shins instead, maybe the side of your legs, and move around. Release, unwind. Take your left ankle across your right thigh, the left foot is flexed. Draw the legs in and move freely around, exploring your hip. Now come back to center, put your hands on your left shin, take your right leg straight up, point and flex the foot. Circle the ankle, one direction and the other. Cross tightly at the thighs, basically cow's face legs here, hold on. Circle around, go side to side, forward and back, whatever feels good to you here. Releasing that hip. And then release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat. Gently butterfly those knees and then scan your body from head to toe. See how everything is feeling. Take any final moves that your body is telling you it needs as you start to find your final relaxation position for this practice. And once you're settled into your final relaxation position, feel your connection to the earth. Inhale through the nose and slowly and deeply exhale. Settling the body onto the earth, moving into final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. As you inhale, stretch long. Exhaling, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. And find your way over to a side, back up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.